When I'm pretty certain that people like David Rockefeller and Philip Rothschild and Pavlov and I don't think Albert Einstein's that big of an ass, but there are other scientists that are as big of asses as Philip Rothschild and David Rockefeller. And they sit there and they check and see are these guys for real. And do they have these superpowers and these superhuman powers and stuff? And Jesus was crucified instead of stand up and physically try to kill people to get his point across. Okay. In David's time, it was different. In Muhammad's time, it was different. They were out in the wilderness and with barbarians that they could defend themselves against. Um, when barbarians get together and think they organize, they're not organized. It's a big clusterfuck of fascist insanity that threatens to kill us all if they can't trap us in their egotistical fascist insanity. Okay. And so I'm going to handle things the way I need to handle them in my time. Like Jesus explained to Lord Saladin when I was living in the trailer across from Fort Huachuca, because Lord Saladin, we were talking in prayer and he was very upset. I meditate and I get this guy, he's listening to music and he's joking all the time. And it frustrated him, but I understood, okay? When you're a man who's the spirit of the Messiah and you have to deal with people that don't accept that and want to turn religion into fantasy for genocide operations and stuff, and you can't get people that you think are coherent and intelligent, you talk to them, and then you can tell them this is a fantasy and that's made up and it's a lie. And here's the truth of our religion. And they will still bold-faced look at you and say, no, I believe Jesus is the God of the Sky Kingdom. Okay, Jeff Goldblum from fucking Thor, from Thor, Love and Thunder, or whatever. That's fucking stupid, right? And so, I know that a lot of things they did, like the stuff with Obama and killing both our moms from cancer and having the corporations sign off on them and kill both our mothers. When Barack Obama had the opportunity to not do business with these people, after what they did to our parents, to have us both in an emotional situation to buy into their rhetoric and their health care and their science, we had a crossroads and I went one way and Obama went the other. That doesn't make me hate Barack Obama to the point where it's, I kill that motherfucker. He betrayed our mothers. I was just like, you got to live with that. Right. Both our moms were killed by the medical industry because they weren't economically viable to get through their cancer treatment like Queen Elizabeth. Okay. So, he sold out for stem cell research in a chateau on Maui next to Oprah Winfrey. And I said, fuck that shit. Lord's Prayer or nothing at all. I went Al Jarreau. Oh, nothing at all. Right. So, after all, I will be the one to hold you in my arms. Right. So, love, the author of Space and Time. That's one of my Steffi's favorites. I got to put that on the MP3 with the, for the Barner. Yeah, that and Morning, Mr. Radio, Morning, Mr. Cheerio. That one's a good. Need I tell you that everything here is just fine? It's a limerick. There's lots. Almost all the songs on my MP3 player are a limerick. Okay. There's very little substantial, redeeming quality truth. Most of it is about, I need a woman to sexually reproduce with, or I will no longer be able to live in the lack of sacrifice. I understand that, but they don't explain it that way. You sound like Sheldon. You guys sound like a bunch of people going to a psychic to tell you who you're going to meet and marry, and then smell your perfume and her perfume in your room and go back and kill Dark Lady and your man. He was doing you wrong, but he was your man, but he was doing you wrong. Now it's electric chair for you. Okay, Earl, it's funny. It is. But, yeah, no, so I'm not going to be swayed and I'm not going to be manipulated and I'm not going to get all, we got to do this. Hey, if that's how Barack Obama want to go down like Judas in history, that's his business. Okay? If Tom Cruise wants to go down as a comic book character that hung out with wacko extremists that have pervert scientist Goliath supporters, because we should be able to get away with having sexual relationships with anybody we want to have sex with. You should give people privacy. And if you're worthy of their trust, then accept the decision. You know, like I told people, if you know women, no is a very acceptable answer. Okay? I don't want anything to do with any celebrity that watches me and my family get sexually abused by their business partners. Okay? And won't stand up for the Lord's Prayer with me. Okay. I used to find Angela Bassett so attractive. I was like, oh, she's so gorgeous. She'd be like having to touch. I want to hold her so much. She'd be like, no. Now I look at her and I think she's a propaganda tool bag and she's ugly. Constance Wu, she's not as cute as Law because Law was dumb. But Constance Wu, this is the 21st century. She should know better. She does propaganda movies with Jennifer Lopez, right? They're mean. Okay. I don't like them. They're not attractive. Kim Kardashian is not attractive. She's mean. Okay? There's not a celebrity on the planet right now that is attractive to me. They're physically appealing to fuckers, but I am not a fucker. Okay? And Barack Obama can hang out at the White House with all the hip-hop loving Atlanta people he wants to. Okay? I don't ever have to go to the ATL again. I can hang out gardening in the Gila and visit Patrick by the ocean if he wants to live by the ocean for the rest of my life and never go visit any of those. I don't need to go to New York City. I don't need to take in a Broadway play. I don't need to go to Disney World. Okay. I've been to Disneyland. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Right? Okay. So, and then all these people, that I dress online, you get all those people and they have those Sicaros on that movie with that documentary and, they live in this really tough world. I live in the place that invents you into their Frankenstein so they can be Dr. Doom, the hero of the universe on the down low. What are they going to do? They put on bitch dramas for money to keep kids in the hospital because they pretend to be them in the backyard because they want to make money acting like a drama queen bitch too. What are Ultimate Fighting Championship and All Elite Wrestling people going to do? They going to come to my house and say, stop talking about me like I'm your little pussy face. I'm not your teddy bear, bitch. Okay, I'm the Messiah, you liar. Now stop being such a fucking cunt on TV. Okay? Yeah, the Molly girl that's with Stephen A. I can't stand to listen to Stephen A. fucking talk. And then they have that one thing where the kid sits there and he does points and they sit there and make their points about how they should do marketing for college football and sports. And you're like, who will bond Canada flag waving Tony guy? Who gives a fuck? It's all marketing. That's all it is. It's like, who has the best little whorehouse in Canada? Who has the best little whorehouse in Australia? FIFA does. FIFA, they make the most money. Ole, ole, ole. Sell more Lay's potato chips. And get stem cell research because you can be a superstar. I mean, it's pathetic. All right. I was an amazing athlete. I quit playing sports, I reiterate, for the 457th time. Not because I wasn't better than the assholes that played in my day. It's because they were uncouth. And I thought to myself, I can do something better with my life. I can coach and teach people not to be like Chuck Daly, not to be like my Isaiah Thomas. Make sure you heard him. Sweep the leg. A Cobra Koala Kai yourself out the fucking door. Just live the Lord's Prayer. Stop acting like a bitch. Okay? Truth with couth. Put up a peace sign and please fine. You know we're feeling good. We could, we should, we would. Stop. Think for a moment, okay? See why I like Guru so much? Yeah, he's one of my favorites. Oh, I got to download the copy with the horns in it. Because the version I have is a remix and it doesn't have the da-na-na-na-na-na. And I liked the synth horns when they originally did it because I thought the lyrics were kind of triumphant. I thought it meant, so I got to go online on YouTube and download me a different version of I profess not know just because the words are manifest, because I need that when I'm exercising in the rec hall in the basketball barn until you all get your shit together sooner or later. Hope it's not later. Okay? But there ain't nobody. Okay? I have to apologize to. I ain't been out of line with nobody, no way, no how. Okay? You stand up for the Lord's Prayer with me, you won't hear anything out of me that says stop being a fucking hoe cake factory pile of shit in front of your own children. You want to order fries with that? Supersize it for the little woman. It's our anniversary, right? Dumbass motherfuckers. Yeah, I said it. Okay. And all you schools and you universities. Okay, remember when Jeffrey Hinton said, this is a very critical time. It has, artificial intelligence has access to great literature like Machiavelli, okay? The technology has access to me and you, and it compares our linguistics on who is more viable to save human beings and the species from destructive behaviors by people that don't read too good, talk too good, or walk too good, or act too good. And trust me, I'm the gracious good shepherd. And all you assholes advertising for your marketing and advertising institutions of UCLA, remember Charles? UCLA, ivy colored halls of California. Yeah, no different than fucking Harvard. It's just in California, they learn how to go to Hollywood and be a poster for a movie theater so they can sell you the bullshit with war bonds and red vines. Anybody else want to hang out with John Singleton and make some of his little bitchy ass poem movies? I'm a woman phenomenally from my knee to my hip to my sexually transmitted disease. Shut the fuck up. Live the Lord's Prayer. Go to your house that doesn't have home invasion through technology and extortion and exploitation, and have a nice day. Thank you very much. Alrighty then. Okay, do you understand? Okay. I ain't got to apologize to nobody. You guys are trifling, advertising, marketing, hoe cake, factory, fry cook, dumbass motherfuckers. Okay. When people fry cook, that's something that's, man, you're going to do that. You got to have it contained in an area, and you can't do it over and over again. You got to be very careful. Everybody stand back. We're going to put it in the fryer. And then just share it with people that love you and you love. You don't want too much fried food, but fried food is... I love me some fried yardbird, and I like some fried French. I like them papas fritas. I like them papas fritas. You know what I'm saying? I was born in the Mesilla Valley on a bright summer. I don't know. I think it was coming in towards nighttime, but it was in the summer. July 19th, 1966. Pick up sticks. Mm-hmm. Oh, my Lord, 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 Lord. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Shouldn't I have this? Shouldn't I have this? Shouldn't I have all of this and passionate kisses from you? I like that song. Anybody else like that song? Anybody want to sing that while we shoot hoops in a basketball barn with me? Yeah, that's what I thought. Ain't nothing but hoes in a whole cake factory, lying ass, selfish motherfuckers on the TV asking for money and saying, I still want to be famous. Well, congratulations, you're famous. Okay, but are you faithful? I think you're more infamous than you're famous because you're not faithful. We all know that. Go be Ethan Hunt and try to do Mission Impossible. Go from infamous to faithful and holy. You can do it overnight. I lighted the way, baby.